Oliver Fade takes it there, contains strong language, intense violence, and is not intended for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Hi, and welcome. This is Oliver Fade, and I'm bringing you the podcast that speaks the truth about the streets.
What you doing on our turf, punk? What you doing on our turf?
Whoa, that's quite the intro. I'm pretty proud of that one. Made it happen in about an hour with some help. Welcome to the first episode of the podcast that is going to tell you some crazy stories. And unfortunately, my first guest is not here with us today. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from Chicago, where a lot of us experience hardships starting at a young age. Some go to juvie, then jail, or prison. Some of us lose our loved ones because they got murdered. Some of us are buried in the cemetery. Some experience all of that before their 21st birthday. I grew up in the south side of Chicago, in the back of the Yards neighborhood, 50th and Oakley to be exact, 50th place. I'm not afraid to say where I'm from anymore. There was a time where I could die if I said that. Maybe that's still the case. But fuck it. Kill me, dumb fucks. I'm done with this life anyway. Maybe that's too much. Maybe I need to calm down. Maybe that's part of the PTSD that kicks in when you verbalize real shit. The first guest that I mentioned that isn't here with us today couldn't make it because, unfortunately, he's incarcerated. He got locked up and is in Statesville at the moment. I'm not sure for how long, a month, maybe life. I don't know, but he's a lifelong friend of mine that I've known since I was about 3 years old. He called me yesterday, but I got to say hello before the 20 seconds were up. I'm sure we'll encounter a lot of this sort of stuff. Unfortunately, tragedy is a common thing in Chicago. Another thing about myself and a lot of the survivors is that I'm an immigrant. I came here from Mexico. A lot of people come to the U.S. hoping for a better life, but what we get is a violent life, a life of crime. And for the survivors, a life you can't forget. At least the survivors can move on and hope for a better life. At least make the best of it. A lot of people don't realize what some of us go through. Your spouse is at home, your children, your cousins and family from another state or country. Even your job is clueless most of the time. Your coworkers, your boss. No one really knows, let alone understands the trauma you carry from the hood. And on top of that, you're dealing with the regular life shit that comes with this society. Life is already hard. Hard enough, at least. You think you have it bad because you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas? You ever lose someone and holidays aren't the same anymore? Imagine experiencing that starting as a child. Imagine it being ongoing until adulthood, until you die. This is the type of dark places I'll be taking it to. Thanks for joining me on the first episode, and I hope you're prepared for what's to come.